Hello everyone, it's Michael from Sweet Home Maricopa here at Thisway Network. This channel was formerly called Sweet Home Arizona, for any of you who go back that far. All right, so I don't think there's anything to protest. I don't think Trump's going to be arrested. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I've been wrong many times. But I think the reaction to the announcement woke some people up. Certainly. Of course, there's plenty of people on the left in their bubble that cannot be awakened, even though they claim to be woke. They're all fast asleep. So there are plenty that drool and salivate at the idea of Donald Trump being perp walked in handcuffs. And on that, okay, here are some of my thoughts. Now, I did post a video over at Sweet Home Maricopa first, a short video, but this, I'm going to spend a little more time just kind of stream of consciousness, the things that I've been processing over the past day and a half. If it were a foregone conclusion, if an indictment were issued and an arrest warrant issued, and the fact, and matter-of-factly, Trump, had to be cuffed and incarcerated, booked, fingerprinted, all that stuff. If that were, and I know it's a wet dream of the leftists, right, of the Democrats, of Nancy Pelosi and Schumer and their ilk. If that were absolutely in the cards, what is the best photo op, right, for Trump? All right, the best photo op for Trump, which would be conversely the worst photo op for the Democrats, it would be Trump showing up at the Manhattan Police Department, right? Not them sending FBI raids to his home and, at 4 a.m. and rousting him out of Mar-a-Lago and, groggy. That's not the photo op you want. I think if it were a foregone conclusion, the best photo op is for Trump to show up in Manhattan at the police department with hands out like this. All right, cuff me. All right, I think that would be amazing. And with his own, hired paparazzi to make sure they got the shot and camera, footage and all that, right? I think that would be brilliant, right? That'd be perfect, right? But it's not going to happen. I just do not believe it for 1 second. Again, I could be wrong. I've been wrong about a number of things on my political takes on things, right? But I think cooler heads will prevail because Elon Musk is right. Elon Musk is right. It would be a landslide. It would be guaranteed. Now, here's the question, right? It would be a guarantee that Trump would be elected in 2024 in a landslide, because I don't think, even if there were any, nefarious activities, I don't think it could overcome what would happen. The landslide. I can't go down that trail right now. That's not what this is about. But Elon Musk is right about that, I believe. And so, if cooler heads prevail and they realize, and enough people on the left have woken up and go, oh yeah, actually that is a very bad political move. You can't let the rabid, insane dogs that want to incarcerate Trump, the tail wag this dog. We can't. That's a tail wagging a dog on the left, right? Those who want to incarcerate Trump are the crazies wagging the leftist dog, right? They're the crazy tail wagging the leftist dog. The cooler heads in the left just want power, and if they realize that pulling this move would threaten their power, then they possibly, I assume, have enough control over these DAs, right? It's the crazy DAs that are the crazy leftist tail wagging the leftist dog, right? If you get the metaphor. But here's the question. If Trump was really about to be arrested, would it have been better of him to say nothing and allow it to happen? Like, in a strategic, politically savvy move, enough forethought would say, oh, if they actually do it, then I'm guaranteed to win. That's the wisdom, right? That's the true wisdom. That would be true political savvy. If he had caught wind that it was going to happen, then keeping his mouth shut about it would have guaranteed him the next 4 years. It would have guaranteed him. That's just my thought process. He should have kept his mouth shut if it were really going to happen. But then there's the other thought as well. That would definitely have spurred some spontaneous protests. And so I want to finish this video talking about protests. It is our constitutional right to protest. It's a constitutional right to protest, no matter what the January 6th committee says. Violence is against the law, right? There are guilty people from January 6th. There are people that broke the law that deserve to be incarcerated from the January 6th protests. I don't know how many that are incarcerated should be incarcerated, right? So breaking the law is breaking the law. Protesting is a constitutional right. And how you protest peacefully, right? Peaceful protest is the American way. But then there are wise ways to protest. And so Gina, producer, reached out to me saying we need to take a stand on the protest and what people should do, what we encourage our listeners to do and what we tell them not to do. And I responded back, I'm like, I have no opinion. And this was yesterday, middle of the day. We want to get ahead of the news. We want to be the first to make a statement. We want to be on top of it when these things pop. But sometimes you just shouldn't, and you can't. And that's my position. It was a Sunday. I was worshiping the Lord, spending time with my family, not going to drill down on these political issues. I don't care what they are. It's Monday. Now I'm commenting. If you're going to protest peacefully, but just pray, right? And I'm not, my protest is this right here, speaking out and doing everything I do, loving God, loving my family, loving my nation, and working hard to bring people to Jesus Christ. God is in control. I'll probably comment more on this later. That's enough for now. I got to get to work. Love you guys. God is in control.